Brian, FoxSportsScott.com here with Rutgers left tackle Keith Lumpkin. Keith, you had waited a long time to get on the field. Didn't start. The first play wasn't what you wanted, but after that, how did things went? Well, I would think, huh?
It took me a drive to get used to like the momentum of the game, because it's not like practice. The magnitude of the game was very high. The competition is competing every play. And it took me just that first drive, but once I got going, I was fine, perfectly fine.
I was talking to some of the defensive guys who made their debuts, and they said the speed of a play coming in from the sideline, setting a defense, and the offense trying to push tempo really caught them by surprise, and they had to adjust. On an offensive side, what's the adjustment within a game, just as far as getting in the huddle, getting out of the huddle, getting up to the line?
We like to mix it up a little bit. We go a little fast, and then we go a little slow. So it's just the tempo that what Coach Prince wants us to run at the time, But we can do all both. So if it comes to that, we'll be ready for any type of situation.
Did you at all, at any point, kind of have to catch your breath because the tempo quick, or kind of like just clear your head for a second and go, okay, focus, or anything like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. During the game, no. Like when I got off to the sideline, I asked for if I thought I had some type of correction to make. I asked Coach Robo or Caleb or somebody, and not when I was on the field, I was fine.
Grade out okay? I mean, are you happy with it?
Yeah, I'm happy with it, but it always be better. Though.
No, I mean, just the time you stop trying to be better, you might as well stop playing.
From my first start, I thought I did pretty well, but just got to get more finishes out there.
When you say more finishes, just kind of finishing off blocks, putting guys down, or what?
More pancakes.
That's what offensive linemen like.
Yes, sir.
Hey, when you look at Norfolk State, when I look at them, I see FCS school. When you look at them, what do you see?
Another opponent in our way for our Big East championship, really. Another chance for us to get better as a group and show that we can put up points on the scoreboard offensively.
Are you comfortable where you're at offensively? I'm not saying satisfied. I'm saying where you are after one game.
I'm comfortable within what I'm doing out there. I feel that I'm ready and I'm there right now. So I just gotta keep getting better at practice, learning Norfolk State's defense. And other than that, I'll be fine.
Coach Flood talked today about how execution wasn't as sharp in practice, heavy installation day, third down, a lot of stuff. And going through it for the first time where you have to get that game plan in a couple days, what is that like, and how difficult is it learning to do that?
It's like rush hour traffic. Everything's coming at you at one time, and you just gotta have a clear mind, bring in all the intel and the details about the situations out there, and then act to it. Trust your training, do your techniques, and you'll be fine.
How tough is it? I mean, this is the first, leading up to Fresno State, you had all camp and they were implementing things, at a slower pace. I mean, now it's going to be like this for a while. How is it? I mean, is it a little overwhelming or a little like, wow?
Yeah, it's like wow, like everything's coming at you, but it's not just about what you do on the field, it's things you do off the field. You got to do extra film work, things like that. I got to study the opponent, study the D-line better, study how the linebackers, if they sit or drop. It's not just, it goes hand in hand. You have to do both. You can't just do one and think you're going to be prepared, because in the long run, you got to see what your opponent does the best.
No, that makes sense. And school has started too, so you get the fun of classes now too.
Yeah.
Fun, that's the word, huh?
Yeah, time management is the key to all that, but I'll be fine.
All right, Keith, thanks for the time.
No problem.